Hello, hello, I'm known from nowhere, and hello and welcome, Soap, and many others to come. So, I'm just gonna go over my little stream spiel real quick. So, I stream every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or after 3 p.m. I also try to put out a video every day. I have a Discord down in the description. Whoa, that was weird. I opened up my phone and I started talking out of it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Discord has the stream schedule, a stream ping channel. You can also suggest and recommend as many games as you want in there, or in the comments, or in the live streams. I'll try and play everything and anything you guys want. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. So, this is Monster Prom. For any of those who are unfamiliar with Monster Prom, I shall run over. So, it's a 4-player game, but I'm going to be playing it single player, to where you try and ask one of the many monsters to the Monster Prom. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you know, there's a bunch of wacky things, and monsters don't have quite the same morals, and there's statistics and stuff, and items and stuff to do, and I am still trying to figure out if we're gonna do a short play or a long play. Soap's our only viewer, and if we get no viewers, that's a-okay, because I'll just play it out like normal. But if we start getting people, they can start making choices, start maybe trolling, maybe not trolling, I don't know. Whatever's the most fun. This is also a kind of test stream to get the feel for if this game has any appeal. So, with that out of the way, I shall get going. So, awesome voice effects, or make your own voices. Voice interactions, we're gonna go with the voice effects. They don't actually start talking. I'm gonna do a lot of reading. I'm gonna be dead by the end of this. I am one player, so we have the difference between our first choice. Classic term means when the game launched, this is what you're getting. Or DLC, we get a bunch of new dialogues and 1 or 2 extra picks to choose from love interest to ask to the prom. So, I'm gonna just wait for the stream delay and start filling the stream delay with more stuff. If there is nothing said within a certain amount of time, I will just make a pick. So, filling the void while stuff is being decided. There will be multiple choices, but after this, we will have to take a personality test. So, account for stream delay, there will be multiple choices, such as... Yeah, I honestly can't tell you. That personality test is kind of quirky and wacky, and I kind of forgot about it when I got back into the game. But, you know, I'm still deciding on which one you guys want. First term with the classic launch game, or second term. It still has all the stuff from classic, just with a bunch of extra stuff, along with extra characters to romance. But anyways, I will be making a choice here shortly, if there is nothing. Oh, I clicked on my other monitor to check something out while I was waiting. First term, keep it simple. Alright, we're keeping it simple. So we have short term and long game. We can do full games with a full round 60 minutes, or we can keep it short. Maybe you have time for a second round. Romance? Yes, Shrill Jackal, romance! Also collecting corpses and or doing many other stuff, you know. Because if there's monsters. Morals are out the window! They're gone. Anyways, we will just do a long full play, because even if we mess up a day or two, it is less likely, so we will do the long one. I am going to die by the end of this. Spooky high. School. The sweetest years of our lives. Back when we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But anyways, willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were, so we get to pick our player characters. So we got blue, green, red, and yellow. Or mimic, fire lady, zombie, or Frankenstein. My personal favorite is the zombie, but if there is not a choice between, you know, yellow, red, green, or blue, or, you know, if you don't want to use the colors, tell me what you want instead, you know, you'd be like, I want the fire lady, I want the dude that looks, the black slime dude, or the Frankenher, and YouTube video will cut out at this point and some points if you are watching live, because YouTube is wacky and quirky like that. I definitely do have to find a way to streamline this. Green zombie, my favorite. So we have names. We have Green. We also have Brain, also known as Brian. I'm gonna go with that just to speed things along. Brian. So, as we have had yet to experience his ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly, 6 weeks were left. And as we fantasize about our dreams, prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates of them all. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensates for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam D. Viscourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polly Geist, 22, maybe, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? Which one of these lovely bros, 21 in high school? They're monsters, so they age up differently. We only have 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we are ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom with stupid pop quiz, the stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're not using our PhDs in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom Stupid Pop Quiz, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. That's right, we have character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that are better reflecting your true self. Let's start. So if you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A human being, because I'm kind of a, you know, douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this. A great white shark. If I had to F an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. And a swan. They're classy, plus it reminds me of that myth of Leda and the Swan. So at least my bestiality standard has a certain click appeal. So we got 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1 is the human, 2 is a great white, and 3 is a swan. Accounting for stream delay, I'm gonna take a drink. It's like the Fallout 3 quiz. Oh. Still drinking. I see 1 for a 2. I'm gonna wait a little bit more just to make sure anyone else who's watching wants to get their answer in. This game concerns me. No, it's all in good fun. It's kind of, this is honestly one of the wildest questions. It's okay, because if you guys want to cheat a little bit and look up stats for the characters and figure out what our stats are best for doing, you guys can min-max like that. Like I said, this is viewer's choice. So if you guys want to cheat your little butts off, you can cheat your butts off to get the extra saucy secret endings, too. Alright, so I do not see any, I only see 1 for 2 with a question mark, which makes me hesitant, but you know what? If we're going for the shark, we might as well make it an interesting story if we have to go with an animal. Alright, so we are charming for having relations with a shark. So, which is the coolest mythological creature? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. Alright, the weird creature I drew when I was six, and which is clearly super, derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool, and it's my OC, my spirit animal, okay? Or the invisible hand of the free market. That one is truly scary. Which mythological creature do you want? We got Sphinx that raps, OC character that you made when you were 6, or the invisible hand of the free market of capitalism. I see definitely 2 again. What is this game? It is a dating sim that is extra. Just extra. But I see 2 again, so I'm gonna go with 2. Alright, so the weird creature I drew when I was 6, and which clearly was super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's still super cool because it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? We're so creative. So, what would be a killer accessory? Sunglasses at night, a necklace with your own name in case you forgot, coolness itself, fancy brass knuckles, shiny armor, or a fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemies. So we got human purse, cool, a necklace, sunglasses, brass knuckles, or shiny armor. This one has more choices, so just tell me what you want. Sunglasses, knuckles, armor, coolness itself, a necklace, or a purse. Purse made out of human flesh? Ooh. Yeah, purse? Alright. A fabulous purse made from the skin of your worst enemies! Alright, so we got a little extra.
Sure.
Alright, so to conquer, I will explain the game here a little bit. So each day we get to pick a location to go to. And as we go to those locations, we get interactions. So depending on who would be there, some characters are more likely to be at certain other places, like the bathroom, the gyms, library, and auditorium. We have their stats in the top right corner of our screen, which takes smartness, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. Each one of these locations, as we visit them, will up one of those stats every day. So we get to choose one location to try and interact with the character we want to take to prom, and to get our stats up to increase our odds. So these are the choices too. So we have the auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, and bathroom. And we will interact with 1 or 2 characters every day too, in each location. So there will be a ton of dialogue and a ton of options to curry favor with the ones we wish to bring to prom. So I will take another drink while you guys decide, because I'm about to read off a butt ton of dialogue. I see that outdoors. It's okay, because I went with the extra long playthrough, so we get a lot more time to build up our stats in the long playthrough. So, that day during recess, you started a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Dang, full crazy? You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. The game plus 2 fun. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheme. The crowd surfing isn't doing nearly as well as they thought it would. Oh, if it wasn't Brian.
Greetings, fellow classmates.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and famous, or fabulous, like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app, Crowd Surfs, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf. I don't think they mean surf as in surf. I think they mean surf as in one step away from being a slave. So the app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wishes for everyone to experience the joy of royalty and get rich off of it. I think our business might be failing because the serfs are simply not as of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The serfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. There's one thing being royalty... Oh my god, I'm getting tongue-tied. One thing being royalty has taught me, and that's definitely more than one. It's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives. Hello, Nicole, and welcome. By the way, why not start with the easily manipulative in the first place, Brian? What do you think? Alright, so these are the choices. So one choice will favor one character, and one choice will not be so favorable to the other ones. So these choices are kind of important. So we do need to reach a certain like threshold, so when we ask them to the prom, they say they will go with us. Nicole, hello and welcome. There will be multiple choices throughout the playthrough, and you guys get to make the choices, and I just read and play it out. If you just want to chill, that's a-okay too. If you don't want to make any of the hard choices, date the mermaid lady. Well, you gotta pick one or two, so one is the top option with Vera. Right, why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at all? Leather Daddy Convention. Alright, or Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition, where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. Alright, so why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a Leather Daddy convention? I feel like that's a different type of convention with the Leather Daddies. Pick one. I've never played this game, but I saw females and I was like, one? Alright, so Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a Leather Daddy convention? We are going with one.
Not
bad. I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I am quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he's not invited... Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission. Dirty talk guaranteed. Dress code ... Come as you are. Oh god. Straight from the Leather Daddy convention? Vera, with the help of a confused Miranda, goes to the next Leather Daddy convention in town. The next time you see Vera and Miranda, they seem much, much happier. These serfs we recruited are so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so. And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. Oh god. So I created a line of latex and leatherware that makes almost as much as crowd surf in the first place. Oh my god, she's charging the slaves to buy slave clothes so the slaves can one-up each other. Rip, I mixed up the characters. Oh. What, you didn't want the hot Medusa Gorgon?
That has been...
Anyways, it's a win-win situation, and don't worry, Brian. I won't ask how you know so much about the fetish community. Well, we got a heart, so siding with Vera almost makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money, and she earned. You gained +1 smart, so we got bonus stats for that good choice, plus money. So now we have the lunch on our first day, so it is noon. I forgot to say this, so apparently, because it's been a while since I played, we get to go to 3 locations a day. Or in a week, I should say. So we get lunch, so we get to choose who we sit with. So we got Edgelord, we got Polly the Ghost and Dracula Wannabe, we got the Shopkeeper where we can buy items if you're trying to get some secret stuff. Or we can got the Hot Werewolf and Medusa Lady, or we got Fish Princess and Demon that likes fire too much. So I'll let you just try your best to describe which one you want me to go to, and I will take another drink. Gorgon time when I guess the Gorgon time then I guess, lol. Werewolf Gorgon, alrighty then. Watching Vera eat is unusually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. Ooh. But at least it's usually quiet this time. However, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Well, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a voice for him or not. Go lefties! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for the wiggles coming up from behind. Use that tongue. Go! Ugh. Just as every week or so, whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are competitive sports. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card he's been given them names. Go Slithers, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snakes, go! These aren't their names, God. No matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring, this is nothing compared to the earthworm eating contest, and snake, eat that food, stay awake. Damn, he is buff. Definitely might change Scott's voice in the next dialogue. I'm trying to remember the voice I did for the Knights in Undertale. Also, I'm not sure if I said hello to you, Yonko, but hello. So just let me know which one you want, top or bottom, 1 or 2. 1 is on top and 2 is on the bottom. One choice, if you are unfamiliar, will favor one character over the other. And you have to figure out which one favors which character. But I'm seeing a lot of 1s, so I'm going for it. So boring. This is nothing compared to the earthworm eating contest. What? There's more eating sports than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it. Yeah, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time with the thousands of players in each game. Thousands? Where? Where are these games? Where do I go? Anywhere there's dirt. Anywhere there's dirt? There's so many places. So many places that aren't here. Get going. The sports, that game or whatever. I will, Vera. I will. I swear, one of these days he's gonna decide choking on his food is a sport and die. Well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. The main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you is nice. I will tell you, there are stat minimals to have the characters say yes to going to the prom with us. So you can either cheat and look them up or try and guess what Vera's into. Maybe she's into smart guys, charming guys, or guys with lots of money. Or fun guys. So, I will say this again for anyone who dropped in. We have our choices. So each place gives us a stat boost, and we get an interaction with a character at each location. So depending on where we go, we get a stat boost, a character interaction, and if we absolutely ace the interaction, we may even get another stat boost and other perks. Brian's looking fire right now. I put my cat in a box. I love the box cats. I feel like Vera is smart and money maybe. I won't give it away, but like I said, you guys are free to cheat. The only ones you're cheating is yourself out of this. I also am just trying in my brain to decide which voices. So if you guys don't know what the options are, they're on the side. So we have the auditorium, the class, the library, outdoors, gym, and bathroom. Trying to remember what I did. Like, I feel like when I was doing voices when I was streaming Undertale, it came naturally, and now my brain's stumbling. Library, probably. Well, I see a library, so I'm gonna give a few more seconds to put something in before I click on libraries or box cats. So I'm gonna click on the library. So, Lovecraftian's prince needs your assistance. Dear sir, I write to inform you about my desire to invest, buy a house, country, yada. Yeah, it's basically Nigerian prince, but in the monster realm. And it's easy mail. So, that day, you spend some time on the library PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if their response to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain +2 money. That night, you hit the club with Vera and Polly. Thanks, Satan, for fake IDs. Put those wallets away, you two. Drinks are on me. By which I mean drinks are on that guy. No, Polly. I'm into this crazy new thing called paying for my own drinks. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe. Is that French for my boobs aren't big enough to get free drinks? Oh god, I've never heard that dialogue before. Feminism is dead. That sounds like a reason to drink. BRB! But soon, it didn't work.
Just give up.
What was that you said? It sounds like Portuguese for my shameless bandering didn't get us any free drinks. This is getting out of control. Maybe if you find a way to make that guy pay for drinks, you can fix this. So, we either one, it's party time, sedate the guy when he's in the bathroom, put a pair of sunglasses on him and pretend to be your pal, or it's crime time. Steal the guy's wallet to learn his address, then go to his house, kidnap his daughter, and demand drinks from him as ransom. Hello, boy, this is good, and welcome. I don't want to get silenced. Did you silence her or something? No, I didn't silence anyone. 2, it's crime time. I want to give some others the chance. Maybe the others don't want to go to his house, abduct his daughter, and get drinks as ransom. Alright, now I'm seeing more crime time. So, that's good enough for me. It's crime time. Steal the guy's wallet to learn his address, then go to his house, kidnap his daughter, and demand free drinks as ransom. Not so bold. Oh, apparently this was one of those choices to where if we were bold enough or strong enough or something. So it's kind of like when we try to do something that's smart, but our character isn't smart, it backfires. So your plan goes super well right up through the kidnapping, but hits a snag when you call up the dude to demand a ransom. I don't know who you are. He breathes into the phone, but I don't know what you want. If you're looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Oh no. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Oh no. Are we getting taken? We rush to hang up the phone, but it's too late. He has started his personal vendetta journey against you, which gets really unpleasant, especially when he goes all, Perilla on your ass? Oh well, you literally could have just used his wallet to buy the drinks. Why do you always jump straight to kidnapping, I mean. You lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness, so we lost some stats, but she liked it.
Sure.
Alright, so we're on week 2. I think we have 6 weeks, so we still have today and 4 more days to make up for any mistakes we have made along the way. So where are we going to today? In case you knew or you weren't paying attention, the choices are on the side of the screen. We have the auditorium, the classroom, the library, outdoors, gym, and bathroom. And right now, it seems like you guys are trying to focus on that hot Gorgon chick. And just to be clear, I was gonna call all of the characters hot. Because they were all made super attractive. Because imagine making a dating sim and making an ugly person. That would just be gross. To decide everything in the universe is the box cat is beautiful. The box cat is beautiful. Also, classes. Well, that's all I needed. Classes! I put my cat inside boxes all the time. She loves it. So that day, you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons, and we slept through the entirety of the class. Sometimes, after all the monsters' nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending classes is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gained +2 smart, so we made up for the 2 smarts we lost. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, as I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put onto it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, I'm not bad branding either. It's not bad branding either. So I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about all the blood magic, and literally just search it up on the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for. So, one of these choices, I will explain this better, will have one of the 7 characteristics of our stats tied to it, and whichever stat is higher. So let's say this one's like smart and this one's like creative, because our creativity is higher than our smart. If we choose the smart one, it will fail. So that means that we should be picking the choice that is most likely to succeed with compared to our character stats. If you want to min-max, but if you don't want to min-max and just pick a choice, that is also okay too. I just want to make sure you have all the information. And why do I keep talking like this? I don't know. My voice got stuck like this. I'm slightly concerned. If you're wondering what I do while you guys are choosing, I'd be drinking a drink. But I will be picking soon if nothing pops up on my magical little box on my other monitor. Just to keep the stream moving along. Definitely, I am having second thoughts about this stream. But that's a-okay, because I cannot force anyone to participate, and that's a-okay. So, why do we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about that crap. And literally just search it up on the internet. It literally is what it's there for. I'm still deciding. That's okay. Yes, Cat. I'm going to throw you outside of the room while they still decide. They're choosing the fate of our popularity in this school. It literally all hinges on them. All of them. No edgelord, so no edgelord. 2? We're choosing 2. Give me 1 moment. I had to toss my cat outside of the room because she was going to start screaming. So, we're literally just going to search it up on the internet. That's literally what it's there for. Not so smart. We are not the smartest. Oh, right. Good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victories that you forget about the littlest things. You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school computer to good use for once. Like, for real, does anyone at this school use school resources for educational purposes? Probably not. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. That is what I'm drinking. Let's just search blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's pretty clever, right? Couldn't possibly be clearer. It is in fact so clear that in one of the searches that's been flagged by the school, the administrator is immediately notified. Apparently trying to cheat your way into prom royalty using dark sorcery is pretty common at Spooky High School. Go figure. You and Vera are given detention, scrubbing the guano from the bell tower where the bats like to hang out, upside down. Better remember that your internet privacy isn't so private next time you set out to do something immoral. You lose 2 fun and 1 smart. Well, dang.
Sure.
Def watching Co right now. Alright, so we have the lunch. So this is where we can get our guaranteed interaction. So we have our friendly demon with the Gorgon. We have, this is the Coven, this chick right here, so that's like her and 2 other witches, along with Ghost and our Polly ghost friend. Not Polly the ghost friend? No, she's not Polly. Her name is Polly. We have Miranda the fish lady, and then we got Scott the werewolf, and I always forget his name, but he's a vampire. This is the shop to get fun items, and this is the hero. She just wants to kill monsters. Dr. Pepper is mad bland. Boy, this is good. I want to know. Who made you so upset? In my opinion, it is the more flavor than Sprite, and everyone likes Sprite. A lot of people do like Sprite. So, I am going to make a choice soon, if no one is going to make a choice. Just to keep the stream moving along. So, we have been doing pretty good with the Gorgon chick, so I'm just going to assume we're just going to go with the Gorgon chick. So, you found Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentified prime meat. Alright, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during the convoluted poaching of expeditions. Wait, what is that word? Convoluted poaching expedition. Like, when you told me not to bring all my knives? But I trust we can put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labor. You mean the meats of our labor? Yes, together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You're not even gonna try and use fire on it? Of course I used fire. I especially instructed the chefs to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You can't wait here. You can wait here. I gotta get my cutlery and flamethrower. Wait, your culinary flamethrower? I want a culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Brian, we'll surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? Alright, so one of these clearly sides with the other one. No stats involved. My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood quick. Or the only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Also, Sulu Bear, hello and welcome. WTF is this dating sim? It is Monster Prom. It is just quirky and weird, and that's the way I like it. So we are either charring this steak, or we are just absolutely consuming it raw. Let me know which one you guys want. 1 for the top, 2 for the bottom. Bro, who recommended this game? I did. I did it as a /test stream to see if anyone would enjoy this. The results are very negative, it appears. But I'm doing it anyways. Not every stream can be perfect. You want to do 2? You want to just char the crap out of it? 1? Alright, that's 2, and then there's a 1. Someone want to be a tiebreaker, or I'm going to decide the tiebreaker? 2? Alright, so I am... So there is... I don't want to say there's a... Alright, so I just see 2 and 1, 2 and 1, and no one else is typing, so I'm going to be the tiebreaker, and I'm going to pick 1. Because we're already getting a ton of likes with the Gorgon chick. So, my word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood quick. Quite right, quite right. Someone turn off the heat. Get a frost wizard in here. Fetch me more blood from the blood bank. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna eat a big chunk of raw meat. How am I supposed to ensure maximum suffering without fire? Oh darn. Guess I'm gonna have to enjoy this whole juicy steak by myself. Whatever. I'm gonna go burn down a burger joint and eat whatever survives the fire. Good for you, Damien. Live your best life. Vera slips her thick stack of cash under the table. Unfortunately, she pays you in Vera bucks. More unfortunate, your stack of Vera bucks is redeemable for 4.5 minutes of immediate eye contact. Juicy. Or it's only good for that. That's kind of weird. How's dating the Gorgon going?
Sure.
It seems to be going good. Our stats keep dropping, but I guess that doesn't matter, so let me know where you guys want to go. The auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, or the bathroom. Hello, I am here. Hello to Clown. We are playing a dating sim where you guys make all the choices. Whether they're good or bad choices, it doesn't matter to me, but if you guys take too long, I'm gonna start making choices. The brain rot person. Hello, door eater. Outdoor? I see outdoor. I'm gonna wait a few more seconds to see if anyone else has anything else to put in. The auditorium. Alright, so we got outdoor, we got auditorium. I would say I'm more of a door frame eater person. That is true. But anyways, I need to flip a coin. Man, I should have thought of that. I am doing some stuff on the fly. Outside, touch grass. Never mind. Boy, this good said outside, so I'm not gonna flip a coin. So that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to John, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't even be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, you gain +2 fun from poor Bob, the scary clown. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I embarked on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a consigliere? She needs an accomplice. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber? Uber, but for killing people. Okay. I call it Murder. Alright. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack. And since you're such a good advisor... Alright, differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders? Or viral marketing, literally tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. Alright, so it's either one for the top one, we are offering free-range and organic murder, or we're making COVID that makes everyone murder happy. Which is 2. I'm gonna turn down the stream. Is the stream music too loud? Oh, it did get a little loud. I will turn down the stream music. I did turn the stream up because I thought the music was a little bit loud, but you know what? It doesn't need to be that loud anyways. 2, we are making a highly contagious virus to make everyone really want to love murder. That's good enough for me. Not so smart. You can do that? That's brilliant. You can use my private chemical weapon laboratory. You just have one of those? Alright, but soon, you fool, your virus didn't make everyone love murder, it made them love murderers. Just regular murderers, with an E before the R. This is a disaster. People are just running around stabbing each other, cooking each other with flamethrowers, running each other over with tanks. It's horrible. I mean, it's complete obliteration demands for my product. Why buy the cow when you can get the murder for free? Oh. No, I'm gonna have to make it... I have to wait for the government to develop a vaccine before I can resume my life of crime again. In her rage, Vera totally forgot to give you the antidote to the poison you drank earlier. You lost 2 boldness and 1 charm. Shrill Jackal put 1. I joined a few minutes ago and we're already committing murder. God damn it. So, we're another day, another dollar, another wonderful thing. Remember, when we went outside, we did eat a clown to consume his fun. You needed that fun stat. But anyways, we have the auditorium, classroom, library, outdoors, gym, and bathrooms to choose from. That wasn't just murder. Hello, JJ, and welcome. We are playing a dating sim where you guys make the decisions. For anyone who doesn't know, our stats are in the top right-hand corner, and those stats will influence whether our prom date will go with us or not. And we have to meet certain requirements. That was Virus of Massacre. Yes, it was. Back outside. I see a back outside. Touching grass again. Alright, we are touching grass yet again. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seemed a bit sad. He explained to you that he's worried that people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him by only his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. No, I'm pretty sure that's all he is. You correct him. You don't see him as such a simplistic term and convenient definitions. It's that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him that you never forgot about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom prequel, Monster Murder Middle School, which was not a thing. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. You see Vera looking at her phone. She's obviously pissed, so you decide to talk to her. Oh, not another dick pic. I mean, I know that's what they got to expect when you look as stunning as I do all the time, but still, not fond of dick pics. Not at all. Oh my god. This game's a lot more vulgar than I remember it being. But What are guys going to learn? Dicks look gross. Sending me a picture of your dick is not a treat for me, and I'm not going to frame it and put it on my wall. I'm going to put it in a folder called Sad Loser, and then delete the folder, and then I'll probably set the phone on fire just in case. Hey, you're pretty unpleasant, right? Help me figure out what to say to this guy, so he can stop trying to make me look at his wiener. Alright, so, go for the burn. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function, or have a microscopic attachment? Or it destroys life. Photo edit all the pics into silly looking monsters. Make it that the stars of weird kid shows make millions with it. You make a joke out of him, become rich, and you own the copyrights to his dick. Oh my god. What is this game? I thought this would just be a fun, goofy game, but we're just trying to figure out how to punish this man for sending dick pics. What have I done? What have I done? Destroy him. Dick pics is crazy. And stop being a scaredy cat if you want the family friendly. Don't play this game. Not in a rude way. I have a bad feeling for 2, and I just see 2. All of the above is not an option to clown. And let's be honest, kids are watching something worse than this anyways. Anyways, all of the above. I just see a lot of 2s, so I'm going for 2. Or no, I just see a bad feeling for 2. Just go with 1. Alright, so do you guys want 1 or 2? Because I see 1 for 1, and then just 2. And then I have an all of the above. In which case, I'm going to flip a coin. Alright. Alright, so I'm going heads for 1. Wait, that was a bad. Come on. Flip. I got heads, it's a 1. So, go for the burn. Sorry, but I have a hard time seeing anything. Does your phone have a zoom function or maybe a microscopic attachment? Wait, I see Sulu Bear with 2 at the last second. So I'm going with 2. Alright, so we're destroying his life. Photo edit it. So creative. Oh, we won that one. Sweet, either he stops or he makes me richer with every dick pic he sends me. It's a win-win situation. Or should I say a win-wiener situation? Okay, I'm not the funny type for sure, so I might need your help down the road for this to really take off. You'll be my assistant, executive, producer, or whatever the fancy title you want. Damn, you're funny and have a sharp business mind. That's surely sexier than a dick pic. Which wasn't exactly hard since his pics haven't set very high standards, but still. Sweet move, you gain +1 fun, +1 smart, and you also earn +2 money as an advance for your salary as assistant executive producer.
Sure.
Yeah, boy, this is good. That's pretty accurate. Okay, it's actually Skibidi Toilet series is actually kind of goated, but like, it's not perfect or bad. It's mostly meh. And the content farm are just unholy. Alright, so we got, Demon and Fish Lady, we got the shop, we got Vampire and Werewolf, we got, Space Prince, which I don't know what his dialogue is. I think he's just fun extra dude, we can't even romance him. And then we got the Gorgon and Polly. Medusa looking aw. The Ghost and the Gorgon. So, you arrived at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum yum. I'm sure do love eating food. Look at all this food going in me. Oh, yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has subtle flavors profile. Finally, you notice the cause of the absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. What is wrong with this playthrough? I've never had such a sexually charged playthrough of this game ever in my life. Be cool, Polly. This man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not scream about eating. It's not that what we're eating is... Wait, this is not what eating is. I forgot. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the business shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual quirks. Paying a student at a high school for monster seafood while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snakehead one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such a passion. I don't even want the money. It's just effing weird, and I love it. In your opinion, this businessman finishes, which would you rather... Wait, which would you be the wiser choice on my part? Alright, so clearly one will boost our favorability over the other. So it's either one, the Gorgon obviously has so many mouths, she's got it on her head. And the ghost for sure, I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. Game wanted to punish you because you're on stream. It really did. Boy, this is good. The Gorgon, obviously. This reminds me of when I got the offer for if you punch this baby, you get $1. Do you get more than $1 if you punch the baby twice or 3 times? Or after it's long and gone and it's just no longer a baby, it's just a pile of meat and you keep punching? Can you instantly farm money like that? I'm asking for a friend. But the Gorgon. So the businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has the one mouth. Also, food seems to just go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash up front. You pay for all my meals. And you give me your pants. Holy shit, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's getting naked? Oh my god. Wait, he's taking his pants off. Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it. Alright, week 3.
Sure.
So, we got another choice. We got the auditorium, the class, the library, the outdoor gym, and bathroom. Remember, these locations boost our stats. So, depending on where we go, one of the stats in the right-hand corner will go up. And while you guys decide, I am going to take another drink. Alright, so you won with an auditorium with a question mark. I would tell you which stats and which area increases those stats, but I'm going to be honest, I barely remember. I see one for gym, which is kind of weird. But I will just do a coin flip to decide which one, just in the sake of fairness. I dropped the coin. Wait, no I didn't. It's tails! I'm going to the gym! Fitness Grand Place. So that day, an epic dodgeball takes place. Epic dodgeball match. I forgot the word match. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your teammates' spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. We're so charming. In the corner of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly, hatching yet another scheme. Oh god. You sneak a little closer to see, and you can eavesdrop. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in the term of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize sick burns, don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new... Oh my gosh. Oh, whatever. But, like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Careful with the choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for Ghost. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution. So, number 1, why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates, or number 2, oh man, do I have a great prank for you, and I call it stealing. That sounds kind of bold. We're not very bold, if you want a little hint. Dang, water girl is thick. You know, now that you said it, she does look like water, even though she's supposed to be a ghost. Wait, I didn't know you could pick the bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom was a place we can go. Bathroom next time for sure. Yeah, I'm saying bathroom. Alright, we'll go into the bathroom next. But I'm still waiting for that 1 or 2. If I had to simp someone, I'd simp for a vacuum. Why would you simp for a vacuum, bro? It's not even a living thing. There's no way it could even deny you or even feel the effects of your simp. So, because this is taking a while and I'm gonna just pick one, I'm gonna go with 1. Why did you make up a funny workout craze if it worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates? So creative. Oh my god, that's so good! We can make up a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and crotch crunches and encourage people to post selfies of their workout successfully. Alright, let's see. 1 week subscription to our proprietary exercises track for $1. So $50 for every hour thereafter. I think we might actually turn a profit on this one, Polly. And hey, if a bunch of people get strong crotches and tongues in the process, I'm not gonna complain if you know what I mean. My god, why is fate absolutely murdering me for this? Why is this playthrough so sexually charged? You have no idea what you just unleashed on the world. You seemed happy with you, but you gained +1 creativity and +2 smarts. So we're getting smarter, and it's the morning of week 4, so we're halfway there.
Sure.
So you guys wanted bathrooms, so I know I'm just gonna pick the bathroom next. So that day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you gave 0 shits, but you gained +2 boldness. Vera is trying to teach you and Scott how to play craps when you hear a all too familiar howl. Hey guys, the Wolfpack is here. It's my family and teammates, the Wolfpack. Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure they're here to share their latest intellectual achievements. What's up, my dogs? Hey guys, Vera, that's cool. So, guess who got a hot date lined up for this weekend? Ooh, don't tell me. I got this. Is it you? Bingo, broski. Turns out, dating's super easy. Yeah, the secret is just be hot like me. Sure. Or you can just use an actor's face and body instead of your own face and body on the dating website that we just did. Aren't you worried that potential consequences of that, like what's gonna happen when your date realizes you're not actually handsome, mixed strong pecs? How do you know which actor we chose? And what are we gonna do? That's a real problem we never actually considered. Luckily, you're an expert at online dating and at lying. You share them with your perfect solution. Send them an entire date inside a cardboard refrigerator box covered in question marks. Mystery is alluring. Alright, so spend the entire date inside a cardboard refrigerator box. For one. Or just be yourself, but first tear off the actor's face and wear it. So yourself will be the same face as the actors. 2 question mark. Yeah, Ice is C2, so I'm just gonna pick 2. That's not so smart. That's the spirit. The power was inside us all along. But are all of you gonna share the same face or what? Of course we are, Scott. We share everything. Oh, okay. As the wolf pack speedily leaves to go steal an actor's face, Vera turns to you. Oh god, wait. They're not gonna just like print out paper. They're actually gonna go tear off a human being's face. You're responsible for whatever happens as a result of this. Don't think I won't throw you under the bus to avoid being named as an accessory. Vera is concerned or justified. The next morning, you've seen a disturbing headline in the news. Internet dating ruined several wolves as trying to hide behind a stolen man's face. As predicted, you were held fully responsible, and it turns out Vera meant throwing you under the bus. Literally, you lose 2 money in the hospital fees and 1 smart as a consequence of brain damage. Oh.
Sure.
Scotland forever. So, at this point, it's pretty clear we're going for Vera, so I'm just gonna click Vera and stop jerking you guys around. So, as you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a fork full of guino to her mouth. She brings lunch from home when food, fork, 6, 8. Who do we delicate? Eating, yeah! Oh, Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the world. What causes obsession with cheerleading? Cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading. Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we're having cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can't see my cheerleaders not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. That's because you keep staring at me. You're damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. Now that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend. Maybe you can help me. You should be cheerleading for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera. In the walk-in freezer, or probably it's obvious that we aren't dressed up as giant salads. Alright, so one is telling Scott to go away. And one is telling Scott to dress up as a big salad. Aww. So at this point, I think having Chick-fil-A is so freaking good. I do want to give you guys the opportunity to do it, but it seems like engagement is hello PS Vita, PSP, or PSP Go. PS Vita. So I'm gonna say, just if you guys don't want to make a choice, I'll start making choices. We'll start streamlining this game a bit. We'll get to the end of it, and then I will do that. Or I can even just cut the stream short. You know, this stream was also put up to see if people would enjoy something like this, or content like this, with Monster Prom, along with a bunch of other Monster Prom related games, because this game is actually very popular and successful. Or maybe I simply just did this game too soon and people just weren't into it. Pick one? I'm picking one. Oh, duh. It's just like me. We cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win. Yes, I invented that cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge against the team that hates losing. I'm gonna go try it right now. Vegetables are gonna get so inspired. 1 second. Alright, they're gonna get so excited. Cut the stream. No, no. Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear him muffled shouting from the back of, but it's not bad.
That has been quite pleasing.
Thanks. Now I can finally enjoy this quinonio. I have no clue what that is. That's probably some fancy food, or it's either children. And baby tier salad without unwanted encouragement. For the next week, all of the cafeteria food seemed extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works. So for all those who don't know, our stats are in the top right corner, and each location on the left hand are the places we can go, and each location boosts one of those stats. Now, don't ask me because I don't remember which stats boost what. But I will say outdoors is for fun, the bathroom is bold, and the gym is charming. And the library gives us money. And the classroom makes us smarter, and I guess by process of elimination, the auditorium makes us more creative. I like microwaves. Yo, microwaves are the best. But anyways, so you can choose from any one of those locations. I'm gonna shove a bunch of food in my mouth, but you guys decide. Brianna is like a rice? Thank you, Sulu Bear. I really appreciate knowing that now. I always like knowing stuff like that. Honestly and truly. Oh. My brother walked in and he's like, you want a handful of cheese curds? And I'm like, yes. I do want a handful of cheese curds. And you guys love touching grass. One moment. So we start a rave, and the small magical Latino cat asks, what do you think you're doing? Damn, you don't remember, you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move. Apparently it's called the groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach you it. The groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the groovy Musaka all together. It's a part to remember, plus 2 fun. Cheese balls? Yes. Can you also add Black Ops 2 zombies to the list? Yes, I can. I love zombies. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly, everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage. This interdimensional prince muscling in on my territory. Are you? Not at all, my darling Viperus. I am here strictly in business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears. Except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an inspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources and minds and our bodies. And our spirits.
Not bad.
Interesting. Oh no, Vera's getting out of her calculator. If she decides the merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to the prom. But how will you undermine Vera's confidence in this prince's financial situation? Replace all his gold with fish, or steal all his money with your high-frequency trading algorithm, Carl? Why do we have a high-frequency trading algorithm named Carl? But either way, top one is 1, the bottom one is 2. No, it's just 2. The Zero Riz Prince. Yeah, this guy literally does show up in, like, most playthroughs, and he always just tries to just steal your girl. Or guy. Whatever you prefer. I don't judge. I see a 1, so I'm picking 1. Before we draw up the contract, I hope you won't mind providing a full account of your assets. Of course, my dear. As you can see from this spreadsheet, my values contain over 100,000 bars of... fish? Who did this? Who could have? How could this happen? Wait. You're telling, you're not telling, but it involves a buzzsaw, a tricycle, and a whole tub of hair gel. I'm sorry, but did you say fish?
So pathetic.
Actually, I'm not sorry. Fish are worthless, and therefore, you are. Goodbye. How you get fish into bar shapes anyways? Yet another secret you will never reveal. But like you're never revealing the location of all the gold, you gain +3 money. Oh god. We just stole the Federal Reserves of this interdimensional prince, so it's week 5.
Sure.
We're coming close to the prom. I think. So we have all these locations. Each location boosts a stat of ours. We have the auditorium, classroom, library, outdoors, gym, and bathroom. Which one would you guys prefer? I know the stream delays probably do. Also, Lewis Lee, I'm not sure if I ever said hello to you. Also, Godzilla, hello and welcome back to you too. Did I miss you? No, I didn't. And so that means you came in here recently or while I was speaking. Oh, I clicked on something. Aw, dang it. Well, I guess we're going to the classroom. So that day your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds in the end of being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains +100 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, as always, you gain +2 smart. So you notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh brand on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. I'm okay. I'm just hissing, and Bob's having another disagreement. Wait, it's just Hissy and Bob having a disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda Domain should be called a kingdom or an empire, and it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I'd sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Decapitate them and set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Huh. So which one? Number 1, decapitate them to set an example, which seems a little bold, or set them to work on the empire. What's next on the list? So it's not really like a physical list for games. It's more just like a general vibe, and I just have stuff that I think would do more popular and like currently, and I look at stuff and advertisements and a bunch of other junk. And I just try my best to bend the YouTube algorithm to my will. So it's not more of a physical list than just a random collection of information and just hints to see which one would do better. Don't you need a PSP? And the PSP goes to the PS Vita, the clown. We are setting the snakes on to have them start up an empire. You were so smart! Why, of course, I'd forgot how testy snakes become without gainful employment. It's all in the best-selling book, Snakes in Suits. But come back and think of it, my snakes already do have jobs. They're just not doing them. Bob, where's the report on Portugal? And are they at war yet? Hissy, have you poisoned the school's water supply like I asked you? No? Then how am I supposed to sell water to Miranda's family? You think it's easy selling water to mermaids? Hissy and Bob pull out cell phones and start making calls. You don't know which impresses you more. Miranda's managerial skills or the fact that her snakes can use cell phones without thumbs. Either way, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smart. We're so smart.
Sure.
Alright, so it's clear we're trying to get the Gorgon chick to the prom, so I'm just gonna click on this table. So you find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food. As usual, Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, as and also some organs.
Oh,
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slurps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? I mean, this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. Oh my god! But I agree, the money is also secondary. The frowns on their faces is their own reward still. I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Yeah. You try developing business contacts in hell, your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Yeah, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the same cafeteria at once! And make money at the same time. I'm sure that is after all the essential capital. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee, or trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it, blackmail it in bulk. Alright, so one of these favors Vera, and one of them favors Damien, our pyromaniac demon fellow here. God. How come Vera's playthrough is so sexually... Like, every other player, it's like so PG, it's not even funny, and then, for some reason, as soon as Vera enters, everything is just a sex joke. So what's confusing is the green car from the movie Cars that looks like Hitler. Wait, what? Well, there's only one clear choice we have to make here. We clearly have to have everyone, you know, get in one big pile and fornicate. So, one big fornication pile and blackmail them in bulk. Simply elegant, raunchy. I love your style. But how are you gonna trick a whole room of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a prince of hell. Yeah, but I'm prince of burny parts of the hell, not the sexy parts of hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze can instigate a absolute fornication pile. Although the succubus sauce I snuck into the sloppy joe won't hurt either. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the carnage and to avoid the fluids. Oh god.
Sure.
So, we have choices now. Auditorium, classes, library, outdoors, gym, and bathroom. I don't know how smart we have to be, but I know she's probably likes smart things, so we should probably go to class if I have to make a recommendation. This is by far the raunchiest playthrough of Monster Prom I've ever had. Ever. Like, this is absolutely mind-blowing to me how raunchy this has gotten. But anyways, why don't we get to see it? What, you want to see it? No. But anyways, I think I'm gonna pick something here shortly. I don't know how bad the stream delay is. And Louis Lee is also just like speaking a different language. He broke. It looks like. Anyways, I'm gonna pick the classroom. So that day you go into class sometimes early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. Ew, gross. He's a bit bitter, but it's a cool way. He treats you like an adult. The two of you discuss life and stuff in very sneaky ways. How's it going? We did something really weird and snuck something in the Sloppy Joe. So you talk about movie and stuff, 2 smarts and 1 valuable life insight. So, without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god, the stalker's back. You follow her pointed finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep. I think that's just Cupid. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in the mirror shield that he has, but I totally do. Ugh. It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever gonna get rid of him? Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster, that'll distract him, or he looks Greek, why not bribe Zeus, the king of the gods? Dang stream delay, yeah. But, so we can either threaten a damsel, which seems really bold, if I had to guess, or look for Greece and bribe Zeus, which means money, or that's smart. So 2. So yeah, I think 2 is probably correct. But that's the first one. I'm gonna keep it along. Not so wealthy. With all the money left in your bank account, you go to the liquor store and buy a 40-ounce of King Cobra and some Pez. You pour it all over the parking lot, looking up expectantly at the sky. Lightning strikes you twice. Good God.
So
I'd rather take my chances with a stalker than slum it with a poor person who doubles as a lightning rod. Because you blew all your money, you lost money and boldness. Dang.
Sure.
Alright, so the library can get us more money. I know she likes money, definitely. I think it's Perseus. I think you're right, Soap. It was just he said wings, and I'm like, in a toga. I don't remember Perseus having a wings and toga. So, it's clear that she likes smart, charms, and money. So I think we just need more of those. Outside, question mark? I don't think she likes fun. I think we have enough fun. 11 fun is enough. But, you know, if you guys want to go outside for more... Perseus had wing shoes. I didn't know he had wing shoes. But I'll do whatever you guys, because you guys are in control, and I'm just the voice. Library. Sulu Bear. Library indeed! So, Poker Face. That day you spent some time in the library PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? The time paid off, so F it. You gain +2 money. As you walk down the hallway, trying to beat a level of Bone Crusher on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure feels free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyways. Miranda's been mouthing off again, being a princess again, as if that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess of underwater, you know. What's underwater? Sea slugs and fish crap. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should bright right matter when there's so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Did I say bright right? No, it's birthright. My god. Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all these factors, I divided the school into cool and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncool. So the uncool students should have to carry the cools students from class on a chassis, or number 2, rotten squids should be thrown at uncool students to remind them of how uncool they are. Oh god. What is that? The fog is coming? So we're either having slaves carry us, or throwing rotten squid at losers. Number 2. Not bold enough. It's true that uncool students should really start taking responsibility for being the worst, and Miranda uses fear-mongering tactics all the time. She shouldn't have a stronghold on that, so to speak. Vera seems pretty pleased with this plan, but much less pleased when she catches up to you a few days later. Ugh. My Okaro's dates left after breadsticks. That never happened to me before. And why? Because I smell strongly of rotting squid. Why did you think it was a good idea for me to put my finely manicured claws in a bucket of fish guts? He pointed out that she didn't have to listen to you. It's hard to speak when you're buried under several pounds of squid carcasses. Vera just dumped. Oh my gosh, we lost 2 funds and 1 smart. So it's noon, we got lunch.
Sure.
So we just go to Vera in this table. You arrive at the chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin folds for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into gorgeous white swans. By contrast, this swan folding is for the first wedding, 3rd weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored out of a piece of fabric. Oh, but this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice things up in this interaction. You decide to show off your napkin. Your most impressive napkin fold. So, if you fold a napkin like this, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. Oh my god. And then, number 2, the writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folding. The clown, you're scaring me. Why is the clown scaring you? Alright, so there is clearly a right choice if you just want to carry more favor with Vera, or we just make a self-aware napkin that just wants to fold more napkins. And who cares about right choices? Right, Soap and Sulu Bear? You guys just want one. So, oh, that's adorable. Look at that folding everyone's napkins. It's like a tiny, adorable surf. It's like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins. Oh no. I know, it's so efficient. Go, little napkin slave. Be free. Aren't you worried this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins? Why, that sounds lovely. God, you're impossible. You seem to have a mispronunciation of impeccable. Whatever, I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long, though. You gotta stop those napkins before they take over the world. Alright, we're almost to the end. It's the last day, last choice, and then we finally get to ask her to the prom, and she'll tell us either we're too dumb, too smart, or not rich enough. So, where do we want to go for the last day? I'm pretty sure she likes money, charm, and smarts. For the Gorgon chick. Dang, that was the wrong choice. I should have paid more attention in class. Outside. What is your obsession with outside? We should get more smarts. Alright, so what is it? Getting more smarts or going outside? Fun. I don't think she cares about fun, I'm gonna be honest with you. But you keep putting outside, so I'm gonna flip a coin because you two both want different things. Outside, please. I know, but Soap wants the other one. Wait, no, I see 2 outsides, never mind. Then that way it is, you've been outvoted, Soap. We're going outside! So, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At that point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slipped a banana peel, and you start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! So, soon after, you hurry away. Vera from an after-school rendezvous arrange a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I've momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to profit at a dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. He's a fun guy. Ooh, mushroom puns. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyways, enough chit-chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help you make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything or sell it all. We all needed each other. We need is each other. Oh god. So it's either 1, we buy one of everything, or 2, we sell it all. Sell all? Wait, buy one of everything, or we just love each other. Bro, stop. I see a 1. We're buying one of everything! That's not so bold. That has got the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And I heard Scott talk about his fashion on his favorite butt to sniff. One of every stock? Do you know how many stocks there are? You don't know, in fact, how many stocks there are. You guessed 6. Significantly more than 6, and most of them are things like Gremoli's day-old fish salad and Crappy Business LLC. Oh, look here. One's called Money Hole. It's a tech stock that promises to be a brand new way of basically setting your cash on fire. Or why don't I invest in this one? Racebook. The social network for racists? But even if I bought all these terrible stocks, it would nearly surpass my worst investment by far all time. I've invested in you. Oh god. Devastated. You fell home in order of everything. You lost 2 charm and 1 money. So we get to pick who we want to take to the prom. So I guess I'm just going to click on Vera because I'm not going to jerk you guys around. I take myself. None of them. But they went with Vera. We're probably going to get shot down. Maybe.
Hi.
One's not safe? No. But I'm gonna hit yes
sure.
for Vera because we've just been talking to her this entire playthrough. You finally pluck up your courage and beloved for Monster Prom. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity, and not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. Bye, loser. What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for the Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in an effing sewer. Gross. Most likely to become a lasagna. And best at hissing. So we got 18 new events, 18 new outcomes, and 0 secret endings. There are secret endings in this game. No. But and then there's post credits, and the game has a ton of other stuff and secrets. So 6 weeks, the most epic 6 weeks ever of your lives after the Monster Prom. We kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, yada yada, all the good friend stuff. Vera realizes she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of a game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe she's not one of the pulling your strings. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and cliché, or click. Miranda uses her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprising, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. For those 6 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and when it was gone, just like that, the battle for Monster Prom might have ended. Then and there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, you were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, so the post-credits are always fun because it has a bunch of Polaroid pictures of them just doing stuff. And you can see the characters just interacting with each other. Sometimes it's different pictures, sometimes some of the pictures are always the same. You clown, just don't spam the same thing. So I want to thank you all so much for helping me with this stream. I don't think this channel's quite ready, or I shouldn't say you guys or stuff, to be, you know, content like this yet. Not like the dating sim. Definitely I'm going to do Monster Prom sometime in the future. Or one of its very many spin-off games that are a lot of fun. But for this moment, I just don't think I'm getting enough foot traffic, enough stuff. I mean, like, thank you guys so much for actually showing up and doing it. Because my worst fear of doing this game was me doing it, no one showing up, and then I'm sitting here for 2 hours playing Monster Prom by myself. So thank you all so much for joining me. Another game, please? Yes, we are. This game won't be coming until again for a very long time. But, you know, this channel's just about experimenting and getting a bunch of other wacky games. So if you guys have another game you want, let me know it very soon. Monster Road Trip. Yeah, this game did so well. It has Monster Prom, the first game, and then there's Monster Camp, and then there's Monster Road Trip, and now the next game that's going to come out is Monster Con, to where it's just one big Comic-Con convention dating scenario, which is pretty freaking awesome, I think. It was fun, though. I'll always show up. Thank you all. I am now just gotta figure out which game. So I was just gonna do My Hero again after this, just for some more just random battle royale. I can't do Fortnite yet because the new season hasn't came out, and Fortnite is booty cheeks at the moment. What is the word that makes you energy? I don't know. But the clown. Doorknobs. Alright, so if you guys don't have any game recommendations, I'm just going to do my little ending spiel real quick. So I stream every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or after 3 p.m. I have a Discord down in the description to let you know the stream schedule, a ping channel in there, and you can make suggestions and ask questions. And if you enjoyed, please let me know, by liking and subscribing. And also, if you don't have a Discord and want to know when stuff is happening, hit the notification bell down below to know when streams and videos are happening, which they happen constantly throughout the day, but mainly around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a good rest of your night, and I'm swapping games.